Well, hi there. Warm welcome. You're watching Blueprint Explosive Exclusive, and I'm Meghna Deka. Listen to these names: Shivam, Vidhi, Hitash, Usaid, Gurmeet, Kabir, and Adnan. Let these names sink in. We are going to put out their pictures as them. All of them are below the age of 6 years. All of these are children who are no longer alive. They have been killed. These are the children who will never return to the warm embrace of their parents. These are the children whose eyes will never light up with delight. These children will never know what their lives held. These were children who had one thing in common. They all went to the hospital with a cough, but they were killed by a syrup. The tragedy unfolded in the second half of August in Madhya Pradesh's Chhindwara district. We are going to put out the pictures of these children so that you understand the extent of grief that their parents today must face. We are going to put out the pictures of those children who will no longer return to their parents. The first death took place early in September. Then within a fortnight, there were 6 other children, under the age of 5, all of them, under the age of 5 years. They all died of kidney failure. Today across India, 18 children have died. Well, tonight, we are going to take you through the shocking saga of the cough syrup. What led to these children's deaths? The government's response and the warnings that every parent needs to know. This is why you must watch and listen to what the advisors are saying, what the government is saying, what the health ministry is saying, and what, above all, the doctors are saying. Let's take a look at the tragic number of children who have lost their lives after consuming the so-called deadly syrup for cough. In Madhya Pradesh, at least 14 children have died already. In Rajasthan, 4 children have lost their lives. There are many others across several states who are still battling it, children who are critical position as well. There are multiple states who are on high alert over the dangerous cough syrup, with several imposing outright bans to prevent further tragedies. Let's tell you about them. Madhya Pradesh. Here an SIT has been set up to probe the deaths. FIR is also lodged against a Tamil Nadu firm as well as a doctor. Across in Rajasthan, Coldrif cup syrup has been banned. In Tamil Nadu, there is Coldrif cup syrup which has been banned. In Tamil Nadu, FDA, in fact, is currently, even as we speak, investigating the Srisan Pharma as well. This is the manufacturer. 69 critical violations have been found during their raids. 325 major violations have been found as well. Across in Kerala, again, Coldrif cough syrup has been banned. In fact, same is the case in Maharashtra. There is a ban on its sale. Uttar Pradesh too has banned the cough syrup. So has Uttarakhand. But let's also take a closer look at the various charges which are being filed against the Tamil Nadu pharma company, the doctor who's been involved in the scandal. We are going to put out the pictures as well of the children so that you get to put a face to this tragedy that you can see on your screens. These are the children that you can see on your screens who are never going to have a childhood. But let's tell you about the FIR. What is the FIR saying? Saying that it is adulterated syrup led to deaths, that there were alleged culpable homicide as well, the sale of adulterated drugs. The pictures of these children will continue to be on your screens because it is haunting India. Even as we speak, their lives, their deaths, these faces will never be forgotten. But let's also talk about Dr. Praveen Soni. He is at the heart of the controversy. He has been arrested even though the Indian Medical Association has now raised its own objections. What do they say? Let's tell you first how this man, this doctor who has been arrested, the MP Sarkar says that there was negligence in treatment. However, the IMA has said that he cannot be held responsible. The IMA has also gone on to say that he was only following proper medical protocols which were held. The IMA says he can't be held responsible, he only followed protocols. IMA has also said, why has the state cleared the pharma company? That's the third thing that the IMA say. Why has the pharma company been spared and given a clean chit, but the doctor has been arrested? Now, viewers, we have been covering this story for quite a bit now, and we keep mentioning this one drug which has been coming up again and again. The diethylene glycol, or DEG as it is called in short. But what exactly is DEG? Well, let's break it down for you. It is colorless, it is odorless, it is a sweet tasting liquor, but it gives a bitter ending. It is highly toxic to humans as well. It uses industrial solvent in it, antifreeze brake fluid. And what are the side effects? Unfortunately, if this drug is added to the cough syrup, it can cause acute kidney failure, liver damage, death in extreme cases as well if it is consumed orally. Now, it's important for us to tell our viewers, the intent of our show is not to alarm any of the parents who are watching the show. So let's take a moment to share what the Health Ministry is also saying. It's important that we are alert instead of alarming each other. It's important that we keep the children safe. What does the Health Ministry say? Well, as per the Health Ministry's latest protocols which have come in, if the child is below 2 years, there should be no cough syrup or cold medicine which should be given to the child. Under 2 years, no medication whatsoever for cold and cough. If the child is above 2 years, you can have cautious use, and close supervision of the doctor or medical professionals is an absolute must. As per protocols, what doctors often do follow is that 0 to 5 years, they are not prescribing. But at least, 0 to 2 years, we are going to tell you what the Health Ministry says. Above 2 or perhaps preferably 5 years, you must be very cautious. The supervision is very, very important. You must avoid multiple drugs combination, and that is very significant. That you're not giving other medication to the child in addition to a cough syrup to a child who's above 2 years. Avoid multiple drug combination. The Health Ministry has made it very categorical that you must get it treated by a medical officer. It has to be a doctor who prescribes and supervises. In addition, here are some more key guidelines which have been released by the Union Health Ministry to keep the worries aside. The first guideline is avoid cough syrup for children below 2 to 5 years. I mean, if you must, it must be 2 to 5. That's the minimum that you must ensure. You must follow clinical evaluation by the doctor immediately and consistently. Also, you must use GMP certified cough syrups only. The states must ensure implementation of all these guidelines. It is within the purview of the state and their health ministries to ensure these guidelines are followed. It's important to also, and this is very important, sensitize the doctors, the pharmacies regarding the safety issues as well. Focus on non-drug measures first. Only then, if it is unavoidable, must you prescribe cough syrups to children. Additionally, the Health Ministry has also, and this as well as the CDSCO, they have issued directives to all the states, union territories to ensure the safety of cough syrups in circulation as well. What do these guidelines say? That all the states, union territories must follow, and it is strict adherence to the schedule of manufacturing norms. That's also very important. Carry out random quality inspections as well in case there is any kind of negligence in that. Also ensure safety standards of cough syrups, which is important, and it must be ensured by the states. In fact, viewers, it might surprise you that this isn't the first time that Indian cough syrups have been red flagged, that they've been caught in such a controversy. Well, let's take a look at two other instances which have come in from abroad. where Indian pharma companies have been red flagged. Indian cough syrups have been red flags. Well, it happened in Gambia in 2022. There were 4 cough syrups which were manufactured in India which were red flagged. It was made by the Maiden Pharma. It was linked to 66 deaths of children. High levels of DG were found in these India-made drugs which were given, cough syrups which were given in Gambia. Across in Uzbekistan, later on in 2023, there were 2 cough syrups, again manufactured in India, which were red flagged. And one of them was made by Marion Biotech. These 2 cough syrups were linked to 20 child deaths. What is it that we have done wrong? Where are we going wrong? What needs to be done? More importantly, if you are a parent, what is it that you need to know? Let me put these questions across to our panelists. Today, joining us on the show, we have Dr. Neelan Mohan, who is a Senior Director at Medanta, the President-elect of Indian Academy of Pediatrists. Also joining us, Dr. Y.K. Gupta, the National Scientific Coordinator, Pharmacovigilance Program of India.